Welcome to WGTV. I'm Eric Curry. We have several stories lined up for you today. More Wake County Public School students will be able to obtain free nutritious breakfasts. We'll have details on that story. Plus, there's a new addition to Wake County's Parks and Open Space program. We'll have details coming up. But first, if you've paid attention to the weather reports, you've noticed that we're in the midst of a hurricane season. That means a potential for lots of rough days ahead for those living in Wake County. But what should you do to prepare for not only hurricanes, but any adverse weather event or emergency? Joining us to talk about this important issue is Darshan Patel and Leslie O'Connor with Wake County Emergency Management. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having us.
Can you share with the viewers a little bit about what Wake County Emergency Management does?
Yeah, Wake County Emergency Management works with our county partners and municipalities as well as private industry partners to prepare for how we would respond to a emergency incident or event, as well as we work to coordinate large event responses, so it could be planned events or weather-related emergencies.
Is there a plan that Wake County staff follows in the event of either a man-made or weather emergency?
There is. Emergency Management maintains an emergency operations plan that has features in it for all departments that are located within Wake County. The goal in this is to have everyone come together that's county employees and continue on our government even in most adverse conditions.
Okay, what are some of the mistakes people make before, during, and after an emergency?
One of the biggest mistakes that people make is not having a plan for themselves and their family. The emergency management works to have a plan county-wide, but that also relies on us having residents in our county who are prepared themselves so that we can work together to have a better outcome to any sort of event or incident.
Leslie, what are some of the essentials that people should have before an emergency, and is it ever too early to begin preparing a kit?
It is never too early to begin preparing a kit. And what we like to tell people is you don't have to purchase the kit all at once. Some people may be on a limited budget that they can only purchase maybe one thing a week or one thing a month. But we have a checklist available located in our Ready Wake brochure and also on our website that lets you know what should be involved in that emergency kit. We should have a 3-day supply of food, a 3-day supply of water for each person per day, and that's a gallon of water per person per day. Battery-powered radio or television with extra batteries, flashlights with extra batteries, a first aid kit and manual, hand sanitizer or wipes, matches in a waterproof container, a whistle, and extra clothing. Some other items that we would want for people to have include copies of their credit card and identification information that stays inside of that kit so that you don't have to wander around the house trying to find your wallet when it's time to get out. We also want you to have some spare cash on hand and any special items that you may need for individuals in your family like infants or elderly people, and also your pets as well.
Can you share some advice on what to do if someone in the home requires special transportation in the event that an evacuation is necessary?
Our advice is to begin preparing now for how you would get that person out. Think about how you need to get them to medical appointments and the processes that you take to get them to those locations. In the event of an actual emergency, 911 is available, but if you prepare in advance for how you would move that individual, we take the burden off of the 911 system.
How can citizens find out more information right before a storm and during a storm?
Well, we've actually got a few ways to get information. One of the best ways to get information before the storm is through our Ready Wake program, and you can find all the information about how to prepare yourself and your family for events and emergencies at readywake.com, as well as our website, which is wakegov.com/em. During an emergency, if you have an immediate emergency that requires immediate attention, you should call 911. But if you have questions about preparedness or an issue that may not need immediate attention, you can always call us at 919-856-6480.
Great. Leslie O'Connor, Darshan Patel with Wake County Emergency Management, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Coming up, we'll share with you a unique program designed to dispose of medicines properly. Stay tuned.